Hi, Pipers. Calendar sitting out on the pipe patio on a Monday evening, smoking my Eric Nording sitter and smoking some walnut pipe tobacco. Don't know if you're familiar with this or not. I'd heard about it, but I'd never tried it before. It's one of the Middleton blends, like Sugar Barrel and Carter Hall, Prince Albert, and cherry blend, that cherry mixture they have. And I had never tried it. And to be honest with you, when I first saw the name, I said, well, maybe it's a walnut flavored tobacco. They have walnut extract or something, but it's truly got nothing to do with the tobacco. The name comes from the street that Middleton had his tobacco shop on. I think it was in Chicago. I'm not quite sure about that, but if you look on the package, you can see the street scene on the tub here. And it's named after that. It's the street that he had his tobacco shop on. And I'm really kind of intrigued about this. It's an English blend. I mean, it's got a real good tin note to me. It's a light English. It's not real overly heavy with Latakia, but for me, I find it real enjoyable. Because I don't like heavy Latakia blends to start with. But, it kind of makes me think back and my younger days when I was piddling around with my grandfather and my uncle. Both of them were pipe smokers. And I can remember not far from my house, probably about 2 miles, there was a LNG Rexall drugstore. And growing up, that's where we always went there for any type of medication. That was the pharmacy that we used. And they were just like probably millions of other drugstores or thousands or in the United States. They had Dr. Graybo pipe racks and may have had other ones. I don't know, but I do remember the Dr. Graybo. And I remember, all of of course, the PA. And I remember Carter Hall. I remember Granger being sold here. I remember Half and Half. I even remember the Paladin tobacco. But for some reason here where I lived in South Louisiana, we never saw Sugar Barrel or this walnut pipe tobacco. And they've been around, for a long time. Sugar Barrel's over here. But you can see I have a multitude of pipes that I've been smoking out here. And it kind of intrigues me as to, I guess it was just one of their marketing strategies that they didn't sell this in Louisiana. I don't know if they sold it in North Louisiana. We did travels around Mississippi and Texas, and I had never ever saw that in a store for sale. And unfortunately, it's one of the blends that they're going to discontinue, along with Sugar Barrel and Kentucky Club. I never saw Kentucky Club either. That was not distributed here. But it kind of just intrigues me as to what their strategy might have been and what their thought process was. I don't know of another over-the-counter English type tobacco. Maybe someone here in the pipe community would know. But I just really find it strange that they wouldn't offer it. So I've laid in a stock of this. It's extremely hard to find. It's just about sold out. If you can find it anywhere, I would recommend it as a light English. It's an excellent tobacco. Smokes well, burns well. It's got a nice mild Latakia taste. I just like it. And I guess it just wasn't selling. So it makes me wonder if the reason that these tobaccos are being phased out is because they of course it had to be sales numbers, but I just wonder about their marketing strategy sometimes. Like I said, I'd never seen it before. Never, to my knowledge, ever been available here. So it just makes me wonder if they would have extended out their distribution. Would it have helped, or is it just a dying uh, product? A over-the-counter tobaccos, or are they just a dying product? So, I don't know that I'll ever know the answer to that. I know that I like it. I think it's sad to see anything that has been around this long and has been a tobacco that's been here from the 18 probably 70s, 80s, somewhere in there, 1890s. I don't know exactly when. I know Middleton's has been around that long. I don't know how long this walnut's been there. But anyway, I guess like all things, things change and move on, and some things, drop by the wayside. So anyway, just was going to share my thoughts with you on the walnut tobacco. Get some if you can. If not, it's kind of like the dinosaurs. It's gone forever. Another one bites the dust.